the assassin orders of the Illuminati, assassinations, right? Where does this all stem from? These secret societies of Hassan Asaba and how they create MK Ultra, mind control, Manchurian candidates. This is something that has been part of history. Assassinations, whether that was JFK, Abraham Lincoln, John Lennon, MLK at the Lorraine Hotel. That's the Knights Templar double cross of Lorraine. They were double crossed, or John Wilkes Booth was a member of a secret society. He was a Freemason, not just that, but his grandfather was part of the Hell's Fire Club. And we saw the Olympics with the assassin order of the assassins of the video game The Assassins, with the French Revolution, decapitation of the heads. And what just went down was this live execution, something that's never really happened in history. Little clip of Charlie over and over and over and over again. But these secret societies, the Black Hand assassinated Franz Ferdinand, is what kicked off World War I. This Luge festival started with that poor girl on the bus. A couple of days after that, Charlie Kirk on the neck. George stomped on the neck. Who has the same frickin' birthday as Charlie Kirk? Very weird. Gotta look at all the different angles, all the different evidence. I just brought you a little history lesson of the assassins, but there's other information other people are finding. So we're gonna look at all the evidence, because that's what a detective does at a crime scene. And what I've been implementing in my life and learning about is the Socratic method, because I want to be grounded in reality. Because what's coming with the AI, which I've been ringing the bells about over the next month, we're not going to know the difference between reality and fiction, and it's already here. YouTube put a new system in place. If you upload something, it can change it with the AI. The orb will see you now, the Hegelian dialect. I've been warning about this for the last 3-4 months that this was coming, and it looks like it's here, where no one knows the difference between reality and fiction. A lot of this goes into mind control of memories, like Mandela effects and stuff. We'll get into that too. We got a big show for you today. So let's get into the 33. Good morning. Good to see you. Hope you're doing good. It looks like we got a bunch of people up in here. We are streaming early. Get my analysis over on Patreon, plus a bunch of exclusive content, documentaries, Wicked Smart series, the new Sex Recession documentary. You can join for free. This is limited, free 7-day trial. Just click that link below and get this full analysis, raw video, almost 2 hours. Access now. Click that link below. Neck equals 33 in Gematria. Everybody's getting crushed on the neck. All these neck rituals. And it took them 33 hours to catch the assassin. And just a couple days before, you had the 33 people at the tech dinner. Now, I don't know if this is the actual picture of him, because what's real and what's not real? Going back to, that's the plan. The plan has been, we're not going to know what's real and what's fake. And did you know the most powerful, richest man in Utah is one of the dominators of AI right now? So to prove you're a human, a startup wants to scan your face with this. Trump's message on Charlie Kirk wasn't AI, but our confidence in what's real is fading. Mainstream news is now leaking this. I've been telling y'all for a while, and they're connecting it to conspiracy. I've been showing people how a lot of these interviews have been AI for a while. This is like, we just early here. We always early. But then also the ring finger, how this ring moved to the pinky. And I initially thought it was an AI glitch, but it's actually a ring that he wears all the time. And he fidgets with it, and you can move it to different fingers. It's called a hinge ring. We don't know what's real and what's fake. And this is causing the Civil War, according to the New York Times. Civil War mentions surge online after Kirk assassination. Well, the movie Civil War, I was showing everybody that the president was an AI who they assassinated. And I believe they changed the script around. And I believe he was supposed to be an AI, a deep fake. Look at him. Is that a real person? No, that's AI. This is the only channel that talks about that. But people are going to start talking about it soon. I'm talking about the mainstream news because that's part of the Hegelian dialect to bring in the new digital IDs and whatnot. So when this assassination of Charlie, Tucker Carlson was podcasting on that day with ChatGPT and the mysterious death. Time magazine, The Orb Will See You Now, is about not knowing what's real and what's fake, so you got to scan your eyeball. Peter Thiel is doing his Antichrist lecture tomorrow after the fight. So it's like we see the snuff films, then we get the UFC fight last night, got the cathartic experience out. Now the tech elite are going to teach us about God and the Antichrist. They're going to be the gurus. World's first AI minister will eliminate corruption, says Albanian Prime Minister. Charlie Sheen, right? Another Charlie was on Joe Rogan and they heard about this live on the show. Experience 2378. Well, 2378 is connected to sacrifice or offering. Donald Trump is very connected to the eclipse, and now Charlie funeral will be on an eclipse, on a solar eclipse. And here's Wednesday, Unhappy Mill. That's what we were delivered, was an unhappy day. But I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you so much. Look out for a lot more content. Much love, and God bless you.